Good evening, everyone. We'll call the meeting to order. Any adjustment or changes to the agenda? This was like a meeting where like in there.
I made coffee.
I'm just looking for the minutes so I can read it,
There we go.
or I can say something.
I made some just some corrections on some spellings of the name. I left you a copy over there, Victoria. I don't know. I know I left it somewhere near you, Brandon. I don't know where it went.
This one's got marks on it.
It just has some.
That's the corrections.
Sorry.
Oh, this is a copy of the corrections.
Yeah, I made a copy of it, yeah.
Oh, that's the difference.
And I said that, so thank you, sorry.
All right, that's fine.
There was all.
So I make a motion that we approve the minutes from our previous meeting on April 21st.
Second. Approved and seconded.
With
Any
correction.
Discussion.
And the correction, and if there's corrections in spelling, which the clerk will fix and amend that.
You added them, right?
I did. I made a copy of that for both.
I have to read out all the corrections?
No.
No.
Okay.
And fixed up.
Okay,
Okay,
what you do?
The corrections noted in the agenda.
okay. Yeah, all those in favor say aye. Okay. Approved, thank you.
And I don't know if we have minutes or not, but we had warned that we were meeting on Monday for interviews, and then we met again on Thursday. And another interview for the phone, but we weren't able to use Michelle had a meeting. So we weren't able to
Okay.
use
The Zoom.
the Zoom. But no decision was made, we're gonna make our decision tonight, and our next decision on who we're gonna hire to do. But just so folks know, that's what we did last week and during the day.
Anything, if you want to say what the position is.
Oh, well, sure, I'd love to. It is for the grant administrative clerk. And we have great candidates, so we would have probably made a decision last week, but Jim was unavailable Thursday and Bruce and I didn't talk to him about. We narrowed it down to two and we're really having a hard time deciding, which is nice.
Yep. So it's yeah.
What
A good problem to have.
I don't like it. I like to just like, if that's a one, and then you're like, don't make me feel bad,
Okay,
personal.
approve and sign certification of compliance for the town road and bridge standards. I'm not gonna end it.
I think I numbered them in there for you so you could find them easier.
I've got one here.
Is this what you want right here?
Signed that one.
There's a number next to it.
But what is this for though?
That's to say that we'll comply with
But we're
the.
giving this to who?
To
State.
Eric. Eric Bolt for
Oh,
the
we
state.
already-
Thought we already signed. I thought we signed it too.
We signed it when he was here.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. He needed another one.
All right, well, we better do it again, because we want his.
We want this money.
Yeah.
You like money, you know what I mean? Okay. So we're all signing in, I don't think we need to make a motion on this, do we? See, because
You just have to approve.
Yeah.
Cause the last time we signed it, when he was here, we just signed it and handed to him, like, while we were talking about something else, I don't think we need to.
Well, we just said we did, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, next, approve special events liquor license for Wonder
King.
King.
Yeah,
LLC.
what's the special event?
So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Vasilio Cecilio, so it's nice to see you all. And I've been a brewer for 20 years. I have a small brewery in Albany.
No.
I also work over at Hill Farmstead. That's kind of what brought me back to Vermont. And so I've been working there for a while, and I've been doing my own kind of project for the last 5+ years here. Started a side project there, and now I grew out of the former cheese making facilities at Bonneview, Neil and Christina's. And yeah, been doing all right. I have had retail and a storage facility over at the old Bucks Furniture with Walcott.
Okay.
And recently I got a trailer. I live on 14 over by the town line, basically, last place on the right, heading north on 14. So it's yeah, so that's the one that's like along the
Oh, no, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's my life, yeah, my kids go to school here all that.
Everyone knows Emily, so you could have just said that at the beginning.
Tell it, Allison.
Okay, well. And so I recently got a like a refrigerated trailer on my property. Recently got my amendment, my brewer's notice amended so that I can store, untaxed paid beer. It's just kind of about how they get taxed on more or less, but I kind of wanted to, and then in process right now, I also have a 4th class license going on there, so potentially I could sell beer out of there, though I don't really have any kind of establishment there like that. But what I was also wanting to look into the possibility, and part of the reason I want to come down here is because as a manufacturer, I can do up to 10 special event permits a year. Do with the law and stuff, so that's basically, I can sell beer with the special events permits. It's kind of designed for well, whatever kind of a special event, someplace that I can sell either beer by the glass, beer by the bottle, or give out samples and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And as a brewer, it is straight up the best margin you can make on your beer. As opposed to, selling it in bottles to another store in
Right.
Burlington or something like that. Most of my business is actually subscription based, so I sell a lot of beer. People who have a kind of a membership, that's one of my biggest modes of it right now. But yeah, I was just wanting to sort of test this kind of my test to see what I need to do, if it's possible, in order to do events at my place. The thought is to set up kind of like some picnic tables and that kind of a thing and pick some dates in the summertime that people could come and drink there. Local people visiting in the summertime, whoever else, So yeah, I guess I kind of want to see what the process is from your guys' perspective. And any concerns that you might have, because I would like to be able to do a series of these there. I want to see what that would take.
I think that you just need to come whenever you're gonna do it, it's on your own property.
Yeah.
So it's not on town property, so we have no liability.
Right.
So anytime someone's having a special event, and you don't have to come to every meeting if you don't
Yeah.
want.
But
But I appreciate you coming today and letting us know. We just, you're registered with the state of Vermont, you just let us know when you wanna do it, and we
Yeah.
can say, sure, unless something happens that's affecting the town. Like, you know what I mean, negatively, I don't see why,
yeah,
as long as you just. Say you put on the agenda that you have another special event and you're applying to the state, we don't have to, sure, I don't think, you guys.
No,
There might be some events, maybe at the outdoor center, because they often have some big events there, and sometimes it might be worth. You're thinking of
Yeah.
to collaborate with
I've
them.
thought about that before. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because I think 2 or 3 times a year when they have big things.
They have had a couple beer
They will
events
ask for
there.
a special event liquor license, because I think then they serve
And sometimes they do weddings there too.
whatever.
They have weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to have like a relationship with some other companies like Home Seat and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Who knows?
But maybe they wanna try something more
how
local.
many different beers do you have?
I make
That's a good stuff for.
Hey, I'm young up business.
I
I don't drink a real lot, you won't get it.
One can a week, it's not always gone.
Heck of a year, quit drinking.
One beer every.
70-year-old beers?
Yeah, it's mostly like sort of tart beers, kind of dry beers. A lot of kind of almost more towards wine kind of flavor, a little bit more acidity to it and dry. I also use lots of like forage ingredients as well from around sumac and other kinds of herbs and goldenrod and all kinds of things like that. I also am looking to do like a line, which most of my experience is in making pale ales, lagers, that kind of more standard fare, That's been most of my experience in my 20 years of brewing. So I'm hoping to do mostly beers like that out of here. I mean, I'm looking for draft beer and sell some bottles. So yeah, that would, I'd imagine most like on-premise stuff would all pretty much be like a draft consumption, because.
Can't
It's
find
the
anything.
most expensive part of a beer is the bottle, so.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so you just grab, yeah.
That's what's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Here, getting it there, that's.
Well, right, yeah,
Okay.
we're not buying whole tractor trailers for once the bottles.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just have to say, he has a reputation across the country as an outstanding brewer. I mean, Portland, Oregon, and
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm saying,
beer doesn't-
give me
doesn't stand on the
smart
shelf.
for a farmhouse.
Yeah,
Right.
Can
It's great to have him here.
Yeah, nice.
You can't find
What's the name?
do with not weed, can you?
Oh, you know, I thought about it, I had the rhubarb taste, right?
I thought that,
They're kind of like rhubarb.
Yes, I know if you do.
Yeah, that's, you got enough of it.
We have one.
Find your source.
That's the rest of myself, but.
Just, let me put your name.
It's not-
Hey, hey,
No.
where's Allison?
I'll just make.
Hey, resident.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
We talked more about this.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we allow the event to take place on, what was the date,
June 28th,
June
6th,
28th. For the
I'll second
special brewer's license.
Okay.
For
Got a motion seconded, any more discussion? Seeing none, see the vote, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried.
All right, thank you very much.
Cheers.
If anything comes up in the future, you know, whatever else, please let me know. I'd be
No problem.
happy to try and, resolve.
I don't know, like on music on the common, if they ever do they ever do like wine or anything there, like at their concerts?
Oh, band concert?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, it would be a hairy question, but,
Oh, boy, gotta fit
I don't
that,
know.
ask Carolyn.
okay,
That's my mother.
Well, people bring their own.
right, but,
Okay.
you know, what's the?
But you never know.
difference? I don't know, just. I mean,
Yeah,
it brings
yeah,
like
it
a
does.
couple hundred people to the common
Yeah.
at each time,
Well, at least that, the big ones that bring more than that.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe this will lead down the road to something more established, and I'll be looking into other licenses besides the special event
Yeah.
status, but. For now, the way I am, I just like to keep it simple, not
Yeah.
go overboard over my skis, something small enough to hold. You know?
Well, yeah, the other thing too, it's like, obviously you care a lot about your craft, so you want quality, so if it gets too big or too fast, it's kind of. It's not gonna be, you know, you want your name on something that's not quality, so I get it.
Yeah.
And on Cinco de Mayo, if we could do this and that, a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
I tell you what, in snow, that's a big deal.
So, thank you for coming in and letting us know what you needed. It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. All right, well, thank you very much, folks.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Take care.
Approve and sign resolution for annual appointment of a representative.
I know you guys said who the people were on it, but there's actually a form that had to get filled out and I missed it, so they want me to.
Brian.
It's Rudy and Brian, yeah, basically. it's
Rudy, the
and
rep,
Brian.
and Brian, they all
But you guys just didn't sign it, that's all, and.
Will
that
be
was
in a
my
second.
representative.
Rudy reminded me nicely, so.
Official approval before we speak.
Yeah.
We already approved it.
It was approved, it just has to be, read. I just put down,
We just, there was a fine, yeah, we don't form you to sign.
Okay.
I just always say approved to be safe on my form, just to be.
I don't know the emails, and that's just.
I can put that on.
Here. Oh, you gotta put your email address down, Jim.
Probably, I'll send it the email then.
Is this the?
Did I forget to put you on the agenda?
I got some, but I'm correct.
I wanna hear what you have to say about the gentleman.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
We need
okay.
your advice.
Okay, I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm looking this down, I'm like,
Did I miss Michelle's corrupt?
I'm like, what?
So did what you just do, the compliance part for town road and bridge standards? What did you just sign and approve?
We already approved it and signed it once, the
Special-
second copy.
So
That
those
was
are-
the administrative part? Okay.
Yes, there's nothing needed actual approval, we'd already done all that.
All right, okay, I just wanted to check, thank you.
Alright, what's going on with the Martin Road? Nothing
Still,
yet.
Still,
we
I
won't
just
know
leave it on.
anything until the new maps come out in July.
So should we move it down
I'll
under
put it on
upcoming events agenda?
Do they realize it's gonna be that late?
That's what I've told them,
Okay,
so,
I'll move that down.
yeah. Boosted it,
Alright, and then we have nothing to talk about for the interim financing.
I did email you a copy of that.
You did, yeah,
Okay.
and I've got it off to those other two banks, so
Okay.
my thought is, I'm hoping that for our meeting in 2 weeks, hopefully we'll have all our things and we can make a decision.
Okay,
So we don't have to talk about there.
They would like to, the Goodhue that's gonna do the construction would like to start mobilizing their equipment the last week in May. And I told Tyler that we have to have, email from FEMA before they can go.
So where are we at with this? Like, for example, like, just say FEMA, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen with FEMA?
Well, they're back, they're being paid now, so.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean, like, it's so, like. Are we just gonna say, go for it, and then we're now gonna be on a hook for a bridge? And have,
I'm not,
Get a
ready-
bond?
I'm not ready to do that yet.
no, I'm not, I'm just saying, like, I'm just looking at the picture, cause it's like, we thought, oh, we have the funding, and everything's lined up, we already spent $55,000. And we still don't have our FEMA as promised. So,
We're gonna wait. for
well, that's why I'm
it to
like,
get back to us.
well, I understand that, but like, if he wants. If he wants to load stuff in there, I'm like, so if it comes down and we don't have FEMA, does that mean no project and we're just out the 55,000 that we paid Tyler?
Until
to design
it's
it?
going. Well, it said in the last email I got, she said A&E project number 740283 has been costed for the amount of requested $807,796.04. It's currently in the EHP queue. And there's no action required on my end, so.
Alright. No,
So-
I'm just,
We just have to have them get through their review and they say, yep, we agree with. We're not gonna tell the company to go ahead, cause then.
right, well, that's what I mean, like, I'm like, where are we?
We gotta wait for. That's what I told Tyler, I said, we just have to cool it until we hear from
I mean,
them.
that bond.
Otherwise.
That bond is 3/4 the size of our annual budget,
Yeah, I know.
that's a hard sell.
Yep.
Sales signs everywhere.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, so. Steve, he goes into executive session.
okay, I'll move that down.
Alright, what are we selling the old town generator? Is there, what's the value of that thing? Do we know?
I don't have a clue.
I don't know.
What, has anybody offered you anything on it?
Not in dollars, I know somebody who would like to use it, and I'll just put it out there, I shouldn't speak for them, but they would buy it for salvage value. Swap out the motor, put a small diesel engine in it, put it on a trailer, and have it available as a community resource in case, you know, a store or something lost power and didn't have a generator,
Or
would
like
be brought on site and
somewhere, yeah,
save, you know, loss of food or something like that. But no talk of dollars, it's kind of like, I mean, you could take bids, you could. There are 3 people that are interested that I know of.
I'm not super interested in that. It just said if they were gonna haul it off or salvage, just send it down the gates, that I would be interested. I didn't.
I mean,
Right.
I've only seen one person who was asked for it, and I think it was like for off the grid personal purpose, but. I don't know what the need would be for, but I like the idea of it. If someone wants it for community service,
right.
I like the idea of that,
For sure.
I'd say they.
Well, yeah, cause I mean.
Cause they're
you get
saying they're gonna do the work with themselves, so I'm obviously they'll use it themselves, but if there's an emergency arrives.
You get a food shop going or something, then there's the.
I know, that's the thinking behind it.
Right.
It's a contractor who's gonna do our HVAC work.
Have them come see me as well. The fire department may have a deal for them too.
Got a diesel motor.
We have a diesel generator over there.
He's got small diesel engines.
I was gonna say, we have a diesel engine over there that
Yeah.
the generator is soaked with.
Okay.
We have a good diesel motor, but no generator for it.
I see, okay.
It might be what we make in the package deal.
So maybe that, if that person would,
It's just ready to move. It's disconnected
right,
from the gas and electric. It's ready to move, so
so you said there's 3
I
interested?
was just suggesting set it aside until figured out who's gonna take it, but I don't.
So
want-
if you don't want to, I appreciate that. If anybody you know of wants or has interest in it, can you have them reach out to us? We've had one person so far. So that way we can kind of see what everybody's
Sure.
scenario is and then
Sure.
we're the. Yeah.
What's the update on the electrical, do you see is that starting to move or what's Jeff up to?
Oh, okay, Jeff has his down payment. And he's gonna start, we need to build a battery enclosure in the basement here, we need to build an outdoor battery enclosure at the garage. And we've been through the specs on all those, we'll probably just do that on a volunteer basis, like we've done a lot of other stuff. Jeff is saying August is gonna work, okay. So.
You should have kept the bathroom down there, I guess, huh?
What's that?
Should have kept the bathroom down there, I guess, huh?
What are we talking about? Where is this?
The battery storage.
Battery storage.
Oh,
I don't know if the bathroom's fire rated. But if you change it, make.
That's a whole different story, isn't it?
So don't worry about that, but that'll start. And Mike's, start got delayed, because he's got another job ahead, so he's gonna start estimated July 15th.
Okay.
And we're specking out equipment for heating and cooling and ventilation in this building. We need to involve Hardwick Electric to make sure the transformer will work with the new load, but this building has not very much of a load, and we're not adding very much, so. But they need to go through the permit process with them, so.
Well, we did get the marshal signed off on the work.
We
I
have-
have not printed it out for you guys, though.
We've applied ourselves for a couple of permits, and one is for the work already done here, the permit we just got back was for the work at the garage. So Mike Fairdy's work. So some contractors, like Jeff Holmes, will do all the permitting himself, beginning to end. Inspector and everything. Some of the other contractors, it's like, well, I'm not gonna get permits, you gotta get permits, so. Fine. You can do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we've been doing.
Well, we appreciate it.
So. All right.
thank you for letting us know. Appreciate it.
So 4, letter from town of Norton regarding Act 181 requesting us to take action.
What? How long was this letter?
It's a lot of letters. It's not just one.
Well, I know what it's about, but I'm just wondering, like, I'm wondering if I could just take it and read it and then we could
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
decision next meeting.
I thought I'd also let you know, I spoke to Leanne. What's her last name? Anyways, a representative, Harple.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say Kinsey, and that was not it,
No.
Harple, and she, let me know that they're planning on making some changes, so they're not gonna do the tiers and that type of stuff, which is gonna make things kind of complicated to do all these tiers.
They're taking away the complicated part, you're saying?
They're taking away the tier, so you don't have to go to Act 250 if you're in tier number 2 or tier number 3 or something like that.
I know there's a lot of towns that are doing that.
Yeah.
No,
Albany did it.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly, so,
I'm not against like going with other towns, but I want them to be informed of what I know.
can
a little
send
bit
that
about
to
the
you
bill, but not enough to
electronically.
feel-
They had a meeting, see that, I mean, to be fair, you gotta have a meeting.
right,
See what,
and then you gotta figure out what you wanna write,
oh, I know.
but I can forward that over to you, Allison, and
Thank you.
probably I can email it to you, Jim, but you're not gonna read it that way.
Well,
I
no,
can
I
print it
think
out for you,
you can get me a paper
Take
copy.
the stop.
yeah, and I'll
But
forward the
that's
other
just
one.
Charleston, it doesn't say town of Norton.
Right.
There's all kinds of letters,
Yeah.
not
Oh.
just,
There's
I think
all-
a lot of them.
they're showing all their towns that
So
have,
all the letters are
And,
attached to this one, guy.
yeah,
I'm like, gotcha.
they're just kind of showing you what other towns.
I know, I saw something
not just
online that
other
said there's
towns.
like. It kind of showed a map of like the ones that have already sent something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's like a very small percentage, so I don't think, just like a lot of bills, they kind of slide it in with something else and hope people don't pay attention.
Can you send me a link to this letter?
Yep.
So I can.
I'll forward it to all of
Okay,
you.
yeah, so we'll all read it
Okay.
there. Committee reports.
I was pleasantly surprised that 2 people actually filled out that little form we had about being a
Yes.
committee person.
I love it.
So one was, there's a couple, so it's Charles Gill, I think he bought Tony's place over, So he wanted to be on the conservation commission, it says, and then his wife wanted to be on the website committee and the trails committee, and I'm sure both would want extra people, so if you.
I think that sounds amazing.
Yep.
Volunteers, yay.
I will make the motion that we appoint Charles Guild and Conservation Committee, and Waterloo Berry to the website and trails committees.
Second it. Any more discussion? Moved and seconded. If none, please vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, they're on. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. It's great.
Weight permits. You said there was one or?
I don't think so, I just
Okay.
left it on there, I
No,
probably
that's
should
fine.
take it off
No.
next time. There wasn't
None
any
to sign,
this
no.
time, no.
So all you're gonna talk about is the party?
Clerk's report.
Excellent.
No, I have extra things.
That's not on the agenda.
That's right.
Hey, I could just say clerk's report, you have the deal, so the Jenny Penny has changed to do June seventh, so I thought I'd let you know. It's
June
not,
7th?
it's not gonna be in May, it'll be June seventh. So, I also thought I'd let you know that we did get an email from somebody, in town that just said that they had also.
Company?
A person in town about
Oh.
the speed bumps, basically, just to say, there was something on Front Porch Forum,
Okay, I saw.
and this is a response to what that email was, so. Just wanted to share it with you, it's nothing to, no actions required.
I saw the thing of her perform. I guess for me, the thing is that. I'm not against doing some of these things, I just. We don't have any money. And this, what's happening now has always happened, I've lived here my entire life, it's always happened, it comes and goes. And if we had a bigger budget and more money, but like we're trying to fit a bridge that can have over, we have to cover part of that cost. We have. You know, the cost of diesel, which is with a war, we don't know what the cost of that. There's just no extra money in our budget, so I think that, you know, maybe if we seriously wanna do this, we need to like. Figure out how to, research it, what the best is, what the cost is, and think about putting it in next year's budget or something, cause I just don't.
The thing is, he wasn't,
It ought to be a town vote and
Right.
not just some, individuals that have
Right.
their ideas. It ought to be something that involves all of town.
Yep.
because not everyone on that group
Yeah, that's
felt
what
that
this
way, that's what the,
is.
that's what the
No,
letter
agreed.
saying, that.
This is.
Most were just concerned of having safety around the schools, that's
Right, I
really the
understand,
priority of people, so.
Right, and I'm not
you
against
know.
it being, I want the school to be safe too, my kids aren't there, but. My heart would die if someone's child was hurt because. Of something, that'd be awful.
Well, I mean, what, try to get the radar thing, if you get it once, grab it again. Gotta help.
Is there a cost that
No,
you're saying now?
no,
No, no, drag it down here if we want.
write it down, do that.
You can get it either from the sheriff or you can get it from the agency of conservation.
I mean, how much does it cost for one of those little lights that just kind of blinks at you?
What's that?
How much does it cost for one of those?
What light that
lights
blinks
that
at
just-
you?
Well, like there's a stop sign on that end of the wild branch, that has a red light. Is there one
Oh,
that
I
you
don't
can
know,
buy
that's,
that,
that's state with that.
that's only state, okay.
So what is it, what
I
is
can't
blinking,
imagine.
where are you gonna put a blinking light, what is it
Well,
gonna do?
just
I see your question.
when you're going down the school hill to the elementary school, it might slow them down a
The
little.
only thing that didn't move in was the excavator.
Well, like, I know that in some towns, they.
You know, it's like school, like they do in Albany.
Well, like, when school's in session, they're like, the lights flash at that time.
Yeah. I don't know how complicated that would
Placing the
be.
sign is lovely,
So,
thank you.
That, school sign?
Yeah, you moved it,
Yeah, they moved that, I was asked to.
I know what you did, I'm saying, let's.
I didn't notice it this morning, I'm
That was
sorry.
in my report, this, we're still on her.
I know, sorry. You're observant too.
I know.
I wasn't paying attention.
so is that, once you get done the crushing stuff, we got a little
Yeah,
time?
we're talking about the clerk's report right now.
I know.
Okay,
So-
okay.
Well,
other-
I was doing the speed pump thing.
The other-
What's the crushing have to do with speed bump?
What's the what?
Crushing have to do with speed bump?
Oh, no, I moved on to
Oh, okay.
the song.
I'm just following,
Just to try to make,
I just,
is that after your crushing stuff, could you call, would you have time to go up to the town where you grab it or something?
Grab what?
Radar sign.
One of the radar sign later on.
Yeah.
oh, okay, I
That's what I
see.
get.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just stay with me.
I'm tired of you, I'm like, where's the clerk's report, he's having a side conversation. Okay.
You're
Still at the clerk's.
We're still in the.
Well, yeah, you wanna call ahead the.
Okay.
Time.
What else you got, Michelle?
The other thing to just,
Thank you.
think about, and, Chris Coville, she had talked to actually Lisa, who was on the Antiques Uniques. They both were actually at one
Who's
point on.
Lisa?
Lisa Erickson.
Okay,
She was the chair of the Antiques Uniques. And,
Yeah.
there's over $10,000 in that account. I know that the farmer's market is going to be having an event that's not as big as Antiques Uniques, but they're gonna do something that Saturday for.
and that's town money, correct?
And farmer's market is not.
No,
But
Antiques
Antiques
Uniques
Uniques
town
is
money.
town money.
$10,000.
So you guys might wanna decide, you wanna do something like that, or would you like to put it into a town committee, like, rec department, swimming lessons, and it doesn't have to be this year, just.
You're asking
Sometime.
if the farmer's
They're,
market?
they're going, she's probably gonna come and ask you guys, I just wanted you guys to be
All of
aware of
them?
it. Some of them.
I mean, honestly, I feel like if anything. I'm just thinking one thing because it happened on the common. I'm wondering if like the village improvement. Could use more money than what they usually allot for. I
But
mean,
that's also not a town committee,
Exactly.
that's the problem, they're both not town committees, is all I'm trying to
Town
say.
taxpayers paid it up.
They're both separate entities. of
Exactly.
the village, village
They're-
improvement is
That's
separate,
not a committee.
Yeah.
but they ask for money. And
They
we give
do,
them money.
yes, and we give them money, yeah, we do, but so do other.
Okay,
We
so
give
we
money to the
ask
Four
them
Cs
for
too, and we give money to the library too, so,
Right, but it's not whipping out extra.
Anyways,
Maybe before we
I
get,
just wanted you guys to think about it for the next time before
Or-
they came.
I'm not
Or
jumping for it.
we could put it towards the block party.
That'd be a wonderful use of the
Well,
money.
that's right, that's.
That would go to
But
everybody.
I thought,
It's
well,
not
but
like-
we are paying some, yeah, we've got 1,500, right, for.
Right, but I'm saying like maybe because of that money's there. Next year, depending on if the budget's tighter this fall because of what everything that's going on in the world, maybe we don't ask for money for that and we use funds. From Antiques Uniques for the block party to alleviate a little bit off the budget.
Roll it over for next
And you
year.
could do the same thing for
Well,
swimming
exactly,
lessons
if you
for
roll,
kids too.
right, roll over to help.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright, we
anyway,
have $10,000 to, we'll leave it, we'll let it.
it's a little more than.
Is it anywhere earning any money? Is it earning anything?
All of them are earning interest,
Is it like in a checking account or like an investment account?
a checking account, they're all checking accounts.
We ain't gonna double it by fall.
Well, I know that.
Find a good.
But if you're, right, like if it's in a money market or if it was,
Earn a
or
little more. on it.
they put it with our
suggest investing in Spirit Arrow.
investing in what?
Spirit
Arrow.
Yeah, they're dead. Okay, anything else you have, Michelle?
I just thought I'd let you know that I did buy the soda, I got some chips, I got gift cards like you asked me to.
Sure.
That's as far as I've gotten, but
That's
I
good.
thought I'd
Alright.
meet over with the
That's good.
guys on Thursday and just try to. Make sure we had chairs and tables and tablecloths to
Let
make
me
it.
tell you
big.
right now, this man right here, he's all over it.
I
He
know,
called me on Sunday to make sure we had what we wanted, so we're good.
well, Michelle didn't even think about it till today, so
Well,
Michelle's
the
not
reason
on
he
it.
thought about it is because he's trying to plan his own week out, which I appreciate. That's all right, it doesn't matter to
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
that's smart.
But I'll work with them probably on Thursday morning when Betty's here and then I'll try to. I don't know, I might have you pick up the stuff at the store or
You can
not,
have,
but we'll
yeah,
see.
like, we're supposed to be done crushing that, they typically get done crushing on Fridays, so.
Yeah.
We've got time to.
I can ask her and see
Yeah.
if she's bringing them or what she's doing, I'll check it out, I'll give you all. Okay, perfect.
And the one thing I wanna add for the minutes is that this is open to all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
well, it's on Front Porch Forum and the towns, every people are invited.
Yep.
Yes, for sure. Alright, what else do you have, Michelle?
I guess that's it.
Okay,
Okay,
So I did follow up with Mr. Schiraldi on something, as you noticed, I got moved.
I think I went to the common for something like the next day or two, and I'm like, oh, that's.
We had
Looks nice.
breaking weather, so we, and stuff that we were doing, so we.
perfect.
So you have driven that several times and haven't noticed it?
We had a cut, yeah, well, you didn't go too fast.
It's not on the agenda, so.
It's under the road foreman's report, so anything can be under there.
Oh, I know, but it's not here revised, no, he said.
That's not what he's talking about.
I know, that's why.
Yeah.
Other
No,
business.
what is he
Okay, I'm
talking
gonna tell you,
about?
I'm gonna
I don't understand what he's saying.
I will
And
tell
I
you,
just like, yeah, that's all I was asking. What is he saying?
he moved a sign.
We moved the school sign by the elementary school up the hill. To give drivers a little more of an advance notice.
It was a request.
Request from a resident.
Request,
Is he happy?
Oh, yeah, tickled pink when I said, come on down, hop in the pickup, you tell me where you want me to put it, and I'll explain to you why I can't put it there. Cause he wanted it up by his house. We have to be within 750 feet of the school. Yeah. So I told him, I said, I can't put it up there, it's too far away, we'll put it right here. And actually, Prim come down to see what we were doing, and I made sure he was okay with it too.
Good.
You know, I didn't want to
Excellent.
block your view, no, that's a fun. Everybody was all peachy keen
I
happy.
come down to it, I didn't even realize it was moving.
That's all.
You guys are not a different driver.
Well, I don't know, I
Yeah, what you did. I follow it though, I even going 60 through the corner, I saw.
Yeah.
You gotta be observant when you go that
I
fast.
was brailing it, cause I was late, I still only hit 35.
I had.
I don't know,
30.
my car tells me. it's late.
Moving on, moving.
Oh, I have my.
We also had a request, put stones out on the end of the South Crash.
Oh, okay, yeah, what you
So
have to say.
I went down and met with Eloise and her, what I thought she should do, and how that should all go, and she was fine with that.
So she'll.
She wanted to use, she wanted to use some stones over there. And I told her I thought they were too small, that the ones that are doing, they're just gonna push them out of the way of their vehicles and keep doing it.
Yeah,
Although what I'd do is get some serious stones to put down through there and
Yeah.
explain to her where she could put them, and that's why it wasn't really. We felt it wasn't really up to us to do that, because it's a private property.
right, they're not.
Two guys from the state just happened to be driving by, and I said, they're the ones we need to talk to about. And that's their.
About the pull off, you said?
About to pull off, and I gave her Eric Cope's name to call him, because that's in the state right away, it's
Right.
not in our right away.
You know what they'll do to fix that?
You know, you know what they're going to do to that.
Fill it with a bunch of
They're
dirt.
going to do just like they're doing to every other pull off, they're going to block it off, and it's not gonna be a pull off.
Right, they're gonna, when they dig
Which I would
ditches or
not-
whatever, and
It'll be bigger out, so there'll be a burn.
With the reports of what was dumped in, one by between Dialogue and South Asbury Road on the opposite side,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they block out. One too. We have warnings about leaving it, so. yeah.
oh, about
Yeah.
bad things.
Needles,
Yeah.
a lot of needles, hundreds of
Lots of
needles.
needles, so.
That's right.
So anyway, so I met with her, so I was a follow up with her. We had an MRGP meeting up in Derby, Wednesday, last week, and,
What is that? I don't know.
it's
Yeah.
municipal road general permits, they're the ones that are paying for the, some of the work that we do, it's all our connected road segments.
Yeah,
That's what we
okay.
have.
I just don't want
I
that, sorry.
got an official, unofficial word that we will be getting our grant
Oh,
for
good.
the Hatchbrook Road, but they knocked $4,000 off it for us. And the reasoning they gave was guardrails were not part of the MRGP requirement.
Oh,
And we had 5,000 in there for guardrails, so they knocked 4,000 off, which would have been there at 80% of the 5,000. Which is fine, because it was a $14,000 guardrail set anyway,
mhm.
so we would have been way under on that.
We're still good on that grant.
I'm sorry, what?
We're still good on that grant,
I'm actually meeting with Adam tomorrow.
So,
That's part of my report too, is I'm gonna meet with Adam in the morning, Adam Allen. To discuss a time frame to do it, I'm hoping July.
So do we need, Bevel, do we need to get a quotes from more than one?
not on that.
No, we don't on any of them.
Okay.
Because we have their numbers for the FEMA stuff too.
That bidder thing that we sent out.
He's the one that submitted the one in.
Yes,
Okay, I didn't know who submitted the one in.
so that, I'm hoping to do that mid-July so that it gets, because that's a big culvert, it's a big project,
Yeah,
and I wanna get it healed in before winter.
And I did
Really?
tell Steve it's okay, since the grant was approved, to go ahead and overlay culverts.
So,
That one could be as hard to get one. So,
the interesting take from the MRGP thing. Was. They wanna do away with us having to update road segments every 5 years. And they're going away from Greater Burn and Brown. Well, as part of the MRGP stuff, so on the line stuff, everything is going to go to culverts. And they have remapped the whole entire state with intermittent streams. That were not on the maps. Okay, so now stuff that is an intermittent stream, which is seasonal. Is now going to be considered a waterway. So all of our road segments are all gonna change. from what they were. The new road segments.
So they're thinking that it's
So-
gonna be a lot of work now, but then what they're thinking is once
So
people.
basically, everything we've been doing for the last 7 or 8 years is all gonna change.
Yeah, that's where the world is, man.
Because of the way it's all gonna, they're trying to tie it all in to the culvert inventory for the state as well. Which the two programs don't talk, and that's a mess, and we talked about that a little.
What do you mean culvert, really? The state doesn't have, they don't know.
State of Vermont has a culvert inventory that we have to update as well, so whenever I change a culvert, I have to go into a whole separate thing and change the culvert,
Okay,
update the culvert status.
yeah,
Well, the Vermont state culverts and the MRGP stuff, they don't
Talk to each other.
talk.
oh, they don't, so they have no, so even though you're filling out, giving more information.
Yeah, you gotta do it twice. And it will, they will sometimes update, like the MRGP stuff updates every Sunday,
Okay,
but the VT culvert stuff could go 3 months before they update whenever they feel like updating.
or well, maybe they do it quarterly.
And,
That's every 3 months.
you know, there's some discrepancies in the stuff that they're trying to work out. But
So
the
what
biggest thing,
Two different, I guess, why are they separate?
VT culverts has been around forever. This MRGP stuff has only been in the last 10, 12 years.
We've got, yeah, NVDA's done, I don't know how many culvert biggest premises during.
So, okay, so the place you went, that's not a state. Organization,
Yeah, he was at the state.
I was at the state garage in Derby, but it was put on by the NVDA.
but the RG, whatever you said, that's not a state organization.
That's the name of the state program, it's the.
So two state programs don't talk to each other. That's what I was trying to ask.
That's not unusual.
Welcome to Vermont.
Trust me.
But that's not
Welcome to the- yeah.
federal.
Okay, sorry.
So anyway, like I said, the interesting take in that was that all of these road segments are all gonna change.
Okay,
Like, not all of them, some of them, of course, are still gonna be road segments, but some of the ones that are not hydrologically connected now.
mhm.
Are going to be added in as hydrologically connected because of these watershed tributaries that.
Yeah.
So there's probably gonna be more of that stuff coming up. They're trying to streamline the reporting process for us, to make it easier, so.
Well, it
We don't
makes
have to say
sense.
whether there's stone walls, there's this, there's that, so that'll be happier.
Do you think Carl would be able to help take that on of your stuff?
Next year.
What are you, his boss now? What are you doing?
And it's not that hard, when I'm doing it, I do it all on my
There's only one
phone.
of us.
It's really not that hard, because I do it on my phone when we're doing it, or I do it on the tablet when we're doing it, like if we're doing a grant. I do it right on the tablet when I'm doing it, and I take pictures and everything for the grant with the tablet, so it's really not anything that's all that stressful as far as. What was stressful was when we had greater berms that we had to worry about, and then we go out and they change every year. You know, roads change every year that way, so.
And it all depends on the time of year that they do it, because if you're knocking down crowns, you're gonna have a burn for the winter.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
So, they should be all moved into the pit. They're not already, now they will be first thing in the morning. When I was going home, the crusher was moving in, they moved, no, the screen, sorry. They moved the crusher in first, then the loader, and then I saw the screen was moving in at 4 o'clock.
Something, yeah, went through, turned by Ryan Skylar Road and short angle from that way, but
That was the screen.
that was screwed up.
So, the only thing they would have left would be the excavator. They plan on tomorrow, they're gonna get set up and. They're going to get set up and do, maintenance and stuff like that, so we'll be starting Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
We're making some.
Yeah.
That puts us, the availability for us to be able to go to the municipal show now, which is gonna be good, because there's a lot of different vendors I wanna talk to there about different presents and stuff.
Yeah, but
And there is training opportunities through the LCT, so there'll be, we signed up. For that, so I think it was. what,
I paid for it
10,
too.
15 bucks. or
$10 each.
For what?
For the day,
Oh, yeah,
they
Okay.
when
Yes.
they give us a meal and,
No.
burgers and dogs and crap when we're down there.
You aren't taking the plow down to do the plow?
We could sign up to do the excavator challenge, backhoe challenge, or plow challenge, and there's a state truck. State excavators and stuff, I wanted to do the excavator challenge this month, but.
The one where they pick the eggs up?
No, that's actually, they have teepees
Okay.
with pipes on them. You have to pick the pipe up. and set it onto another one, and put it back. With the excavator or the backhoe.
Without it collapsing.
In your time, without knocking them on the ground, you have to be able to pick up, no clamps. Dan was actually one that was.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch.
It's a fun walk, I watched it
Fun
once.
to watch, the plow ones, those get crazy, some of the guys, they're like, you get points for knocking over cones.
They knock them over on purpose?
But if you're quick,
Oh,
you can, so like some of these guys. But even the judges are stepping back out of the way because they drive like maniacs, they don't care.
Oh, yeah.
They just wanna get through the course fast.
well, it's not very close either, are they?
Yeah, it's almost comical to watch the plow truck over. So we'll be doing that, we did sign a contract with Grays, he did say they would be done by the end of June.
Yeah,
So patching and paving, he's gonna call me, they're going to call me when the time gets closer for me to go mark out exactly.
yeah.
Where we want it, that, the 3850.
Is there any way? that they could do an apron on my road where the state didn't do it when they paved last time, or is that just crazy?
It's gonna be extra,
Huh?
it's gonna be extra.
Okay, never mind.
That's part of the thing I wanna talk to tomorrow, well, the state only did those aprons once, the state will tell you we're only going to do certain. What we would do is the next time the state pays,
Mhm.
we can pay Pike to do a further apron when they go down, whoever's doing paving.
I mean, on other roads, they did it proper, and ours is just,
See, like in
Yeah.
Albany, when they did that end of Albany, when they did that end of
Yeah.
14, Albany paid for them to do those aprons. Wow, they were doing that.
Yeah.
Is what we were told. We assumed they were going to do the aprons like they had done the last time,
yeah.
but they didn't. So,
Do we have anything for signs to throw out on that road, like potholes that motorcycles those of us? Dangerous.
motorcycles use caution. I can throw up a sign that says motorcycles use caution.
You have,
You
that.
have your grader signs?
Huh?
Do you have a grader
And
sign?
then you-
Yeah. I mean, if you think it's. Them are bad, Paul.
They are typically, you can see.
I don't feel like that road bad at all. I just straddle them.
I
They're right in the middle.
can, if you want me to, I can.
I'm not, if you don't,
Motorcycles use caution.
I don't know, I just,
I don't know, if it- where I would like to see,
I mean, if you're doing normal speed. You can
yeah.
move around.
I mean, that road is nothing compared to Route 14 headed to Montpelier in East Cats.
Oh.
And there isn't a single sign, that road will eat you up alive.
I mean, I have temporary orange signs I can drop if you want me to.
I,
Flying,
If they haven't, put it this way, if they haven't got it done by the end of June, and it really gets to be a lot of motorcycle season, then I'll throw one up.
okay,
Till then, it's right, but
yeah, it is, it
still
ain't
pretty
really,
early,
yeah.
still pretty early for bikes.
It is, it is.
Memorial Day on.
Right, yeah, yeah. Play it by ear.
you said they're coming in July,
June.
oh, end of June.
Oh, yeah.
If they haven't done it by July.
Oh, gotcha now.
I'll throw them. So that being said, I'm going to meet with, Adam Allen tomorrow morning. Before we go
For the
to,
project.
before we go down about the Hatchfoot project.
Mhm.
And then I've already met with Cody on Atlas. Cause you said we have the funding for that, right?
What are we doing there, moving the rocks? or
No,
something?
hopefully we're gonna move the rocks mailbox, but we're also doing a bunch of ditching and stonework.
Oh, to go up the
Or
hill,
just-
yes.
And cross culvert and all that, I've already met with Cody, and he's. gonna
Oh, right,
do
so I
that.
think they thought maybe we could do, when they're doing that job, we could deal with the rocks.
Rocks, yeah,
Yeah.
he's willing to do that mid-June, so that was my hope, we do the Hatchbrook mid-June.
Yep.
We do that one in July, and that gets those taken care of.
Yep.
And, cause I'm gone the last week of June, and I'm also gone the second week of August, so.
So that one's got 15,000 in state money for it, so. That'll give us something.
Yeah, we get fine, that's fine for what we need to do there, we're only gonna stone one side, ditch and stone one side.
Culvert.
One cross culvert, and then we're gonna stone line. Ditch and stone the upper side,
I'm going up the curve there.
going up the hill on the other
Yeah.
side of the bridge.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to do with the Hatchbrook. Project. I would like to rail one side of that. And looking back at what we put in for rail was 7,000, right?
Mhm.
I like the Lafayette, they're a little bit.
I didn't see the new.
They're a
bids.
little bit less expensive than Vermont Rec.
And are they the same quality or whatever, or these the ones you recycle?
It's exactly the same thing, exactly the same thing, same footage, same everything. And they were a little less expensive on the new stuff. pretty much same price as used. The thing was, if you look at that bid, the Hatchbrook project, the big one, is all new rail.
Mhm.
We could do it in used rail because it's not being paid for in the grant. So I have already told them I may need a requote on that for used rail. To do one side, because that was priced both sides.
So is this, these are priced, so if we say, okay, we only have so much money, we only do half of these rails. Is the price set for each one gonna go up? Or,
What do you mean, next year? I
No,
can't
no.
remember price.
well, no, I know that, silly. I'm saying, I thought, I didn't know is
That's if you have to do the whole thing.
to get at 24,000, or can we say, okay, we're gonna
No,
do
no, when I
We're gonna
explained them,
1 and 5. I'm not saying, I don't know, but I'm just saying like, I'm gonna do 1 and 5.
I don't, when you look at these, I need to look at it.
Oh, sorry, so I'm saying like, so if we come and say we're
basically-
gonna do 1 and 5, and those prices would stay the same, because we're not doing the whole quote.
So basically, South Craftsbury Road,
Right, which is fine,
right? That was, down here,
yeah, I know,
okay, that one there, if we didn't do it, we don't do it.
no, that's not my question.
But on what, if we wanted to do all of these, that's the price.
But my question is these 5 spots or whatever projects, this pricing based on us having to do all of that?
No, because
So if I say, okay,
I told them I didn't even know if this one here was the only way
Okay,
this.
that was my
gonna happen
question.
Was if we got the grant,
got it,
so that's why each one was priced out separately.
okay, but you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah, I
sometimes
know
they say,
you-
okay,
they want-
if
We
you
only
buy
have-
less rent, they take 10% off, and I said, well, if you don't do
If we had
that.
$7,000,
That's
they want to reduce the
The
company.
same thing, I have to do that, so what I was going to do was the Wild Branch Road. The Hatfield Road, used,
Where is it, the Wild Branch?
the Wild Branch.
Yeah, where?
Well,
Well, I know the Wild Branch, so where? Okay,
They're all
Just beyond
like,
Sean. Wright's
where
place.
Sean Wright
Okay.
and going up the hill below Kent.
He's dead, it's really not his place anymore, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
So,
that's the way the world works.
I just, I use the old words.
He's below Kent.
So this, we don't have grant, we don't have grant money for this, the crest
No,
one?
this was not part of that.
We didn't get any.
Right, okay,
That
so-
was not part of it, so it's not necessary, so next year we can put in for extra to do that.
Well, what I'm saying though is I'd rather, I mean, I know this is not Dwight.
I'd like to keep them in one area, that's. all.
Oh, okay.
That's-
I'm just thinking, I feel like this is dangerous. With no guardrail. With water in there. Yeah, right across from the gravel pit,
But not like forever.
there's never guardrail before, there used to be a concrete. I thought there's no guardrail there.
There was
There's some cables.
just cables. Yeah. Which are not even, I don't even think are legal anymore. But anyway,
I mean, when I was,
Didn't
didn't it used to be a concrete bridge, there was walls.
what I was, no, property post cables.
No, when I was younger, I think they used to. I'm saying, you're old too now. I don't know
Couple
what you're talking
decades
about.
ago, just saying.
Like 2 months, gosh darn it.
So this one here, I
Make me
think.
smarter.
Maybe should get done with that.
Elder. Anyway,
On this one here, I would have them
Do
quote it as used.
yeah,
So that we could do 1, 2, and 3 as used. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have that whole area done, even if it was in, cause we have 7,000 and these ended up only being like 3,800.
for the first top 2,
Yeah, for these two. For the
Right.
Wild Branch, for the repairs on Wild Branch and Hatfield.
Yeah.
And then, but we're gonna be in this area, right?
Mhm.
So you can get all of these done. If you get them all done, if we can, I would recommend doing that.
we take
So
the 3
we're
out. We take the 3 out of,
You don't take-
his
You can take
salary.
the 3 out of the 40,000 I have left in my salt budget.
Yeah, you know what, how much is salt gonna cost us next year? You keep saying there's all this money for salt, what do you think it's gonna cost us next year, buddy? Anyway.
That's next year's.
More.
Oh, we gotta think further ahead than that, okay, gotcha, thank you for answering that.
That's kind of what I was.
Yep, gotcha,
There's like 10,000 extra for.
well, no, it's only 3,000 extra.
Yeah,
They're
and
not
we're not
using
using the full 60,000 paid.
Yeah.
Well, that 60,000 wasn't meant to be used this year, so.
That's not the deal, well, it's in the budget.
I know.
We rolled over money last year for paving too.
Okay, that's not, the thing is, because I'm not saying we shouldn't pay, but if that 60,000 is savings when we get the money from the state, so that was the plan.
We gotta save that for 3 more years, because we got it all last year, and we won't see it for.
Well, I know, that's what we,
4 years.
that's what we were doing, we saved it for 3 years, so
Well,
and when we get their money, we can do a big
This
stretch.
next year to spend.
We still have that
Oh,
carryover
yeah,
from
no,
paving.
But if we can get paid get done.
Listen, there's never enough money.
We need to do
We
that.
need to stay,
If you look in the
not
town
spend, spend,
report.
spend.
If you saw the town report, you'll see that there was a carryover from paving from last year.
That's
30
okay.
30 some odd thousand.
That's all right, cause how much you think it's gonna cost next year and the following year, it's good to see.
Don't matter, I'm not here.
Right. You don't need to spend, spend, spend.
Anyway, that just was my thing.
All right, so
Sounds good.
when you come back with the estimate for the youth.
Yep.
I guess we'll decide then what we're gonna do,
Yep.
right?
I will email in tomorrow.
Sounds good,
I need,
thank you.
do you still wanna do, like, I can get an estimate used on the railing down here too, if it's not rain. He thought because. Down
Right.
in the South Craftsbury Road, we also thought it was a FEMA grant already
Right.
paid for thing, which FEMA's gonna demand them.
Right,
Basically down there, if they, I don't know what they would have for use for that.
Yeah.
Because it's gotta be
But
done.
we're gonna be 10, right, you over.
I can get them, I can get
Let's
them
take
to
it.
requote both of those.
Just-
where are you going the cables right now?
Yeah, she's feeling more safe.
Not those cables,
She'll drop you down to 58 miles an hour down there.
Yeah, probably.
right, it's right before that porch, what are you talking about?
Your biggest fear down there is get cut by the cable and you need to get tetanus shot, so.
If
Okay,
you go fast enough, you'll probably just plane right across that little pro.
okay.
So I'll
Don't
get-
slow
I'll
up,
get
I
them
just figured out
to
something, don't slow up, I back mine, you just keep throttle down, as ice breaks behind you, because you don't wanna sink.
use for the
And
new.
that came, Addie's at once.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, anything else on your list, buddy?
That's it for this week.
That sounds good.
I think it's done.
Other business, I would like to get Victoria and Michelle to thank all the people who did green up. Now,
Okay,
and
especially-
even over the past year, I mean, because they do it all the time, some.
Especially the kids from the schools.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did an amazing job over on the Wild Branch Road.
Yep, yep.
And out that way and up on Hatchford Road. One thing I would like to know though is let them know when next year, if they decide to do this again, to let me know ahead of time.
Okay.
Then I can put up signage for them, it would have been nice to put some signage up, because I know how that, Wild Branch Road can be.
People are flying.
Basically.
Well, yeah, and, cause cause elementary school, they closed that road for those kids.
I did, yes.
No, I know you did, I'm saying they asked for
I got a hold
it.
of them and said, cause when Allison told me the second graders were gonna be picking up the Black River Road, I'm like, I don't like walking on the Black River Road, so.
Blind
Oh,
cars.
yeah,
I got a hold of Bruce and said, I'd like to
Yeah.
close it.
good.
And we closed.
Yeah,
it
I've
for
let
a
them-
couple,
well-
3 hours and.
I mean, you can find out at time what road, yeah.
And even, like, I wouldn't close the Wild Branch,
No,
but I would
right,
definitely
that's
put
what-
up, road work ahead signs.
Yes,
or
yeah.
Something to see the like,
Something
be more
to get
alert.
people alert.
And I did have one person call that lived on the Black River and I said, you can get in and out, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
no, it's-
You know what, they weren't upset, they were
Well,
thankful they were doing it.
you
They
should,
could, you
right.
know.
Sorry,
I wanna make sure they could get out for a
Very
doctor's
nice.
appointment.
Yeah.
No, we're on lockdown,
And
no
it
one's
was-
going
It
anywhere.
was kind of last minute, otherwise we would put it, I mean, we put it on Front Porch Forum that we were.
I put it on Facebook.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, if you could do it each year, you could always get us some kids picking up trash, that would really slow people. Yeah.
I'll
Stop
try to
spending
come
the
up with a
money.
thank you, you want me to have you look at it, Allison?
That's a non,
Culverts.
yeah, no, not culverts.
I mean, you're veterans.
Since it's coming from you, you want me to write up something and have you look at it and then
What do we
I'll put
do?
it out?
Oh, you wanna? where
You
you
want me to write a thank you,
So I'm
so
telling you, right.
if you want me to write the
Better
thank you,
English than myself.
do you wanna look at it afterwards?
AI, thank you.
I am
Just-
gonna.
He just
In the minutes.
He just-
And online, front person.
And have you noticed my cool images lately? I have to say, AI is gonna.
Select board is thanking.
Perfect, that sounds,
You got it.
Got it.
that sounds fine.
Yeah.
I will do that.
We're,
You and I are, we're.
we're in each other's.
And everybody's seen the numbers for that.
I may not be good.
She
Yeah.
had the belts and tires and for the crowd.
Honestly,
Mine's rattling around.
Oh, that's
I didn't
great.
think it was as much as it would be, I thought that wasn't bad.
That was a.
I mean, I know it's a lot of trash, but I was,
I got the
I was
pictures.
thinking more.
I got the pictures of the dump truck, that was pretty well full.
What did you have, last year was only one dump truck as well?
Yeah, last year was hardly any in the dump truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, there you go.
definitely a lot more this year.
This honestly was the biggest load of trash that we've had for Green Up Day since I started working.
Wow.
Good. Well, I mean, bad, but good.
Yeah,
I've had some people say that they
I'm
weren't sure
not
how to
happy
get it
with
in
it, but I'm
there
happy
so
you
much.
picked it up.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome.
That's a lot.
Whenever we would come to town, it's like, we don't need to go 100 feet off the road, Allison.
Every time, yeah.
We had 77 tires altogether, Wolcott had 77 tires on their golf road.
On the golf road.
just to go.
Well, that's what it dump.
There's a pile of them over the Nelsons again. I
Oh,
see.
yeah, oh, somebody added more to that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they hadn't done.
Yeah, I just noticed them. In the last couple of days ago, yeah.
I did wanna mention in the
They
other
all-
business that I'm probably gonna be going on a short vacation
You're kidding.
Oh, my God.
with the girls up to Canada,
You have a passport
so
or an enhanced
I
license?
have an enhanced license,
Okay.
but it means that I'm gonna miss the first Tuesday in June, so you guys are gonna
No.
have to do Zoom.
What are we gonna do?
I think I can do the payroll from my computer, but we might just set it up ahead of time with Betty that it's gonna have to be 40 hours and do it that way.
Everything now.
And I don't know, I think it was just 1 hour. I didn't necessarily- I only put in the 1 hour, not the
They-
Starting this coming week.
Yeah.
Gone from 4:10.
No, we'll find out.
When we do stand, instead of doing overtime, they both had said they wanna do comp time, so. There won't be any.
And that's something I talked to them about, that I also, I want in the, on their time cards, for them to really log their comp time. Like when I work at the state, you log your comp time, so like if I worked 43 hours this week, I put in my 40 hours, and then I have 3 hours of comp, so when they get their pay stub. It says, oh, you've got 3 hours of comp time.
What we can do is just where it says overtime. Yeah, we'll just write COMP. comp.
Okay.
Don't
So,
say
like-
it out as overtime, it'll all just go as comp time, and then we'll keep track.
I just
of
have to make another category on.
I mean, I know, I guess you can track over there, but that's so antiquated, that's like, the system you have should be able to do it. Like, I know,
They
like,
can't even calculate the retirement.
I'm not actually to calculate retirement,
No, they can, is what I'm
Company
saying.
can.
ADP cannot.
but ADP, but it's just another column, if you can do overtime, you can do comp time. Or if you can do holiday time or sick time, it's just another category where you're putting time off the employees get.
Pay stubs.
So I mean, that way it's. Right, so then when
You
they
just
get
have
their,
to say
then when they get
using
their
it
pay
and
stub,
adding
and
it.
log in, you can say, okay, you know what, I've got 40 hours of vacation time, 20 hours of sick time, and I got 10 hours of comp time.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like this, I mean,
Yeah,
not that I
one
think
thing-
they're being dishonest, but I just think that it's in the best interest that it's there, so they know what they have.
The only thing with that is with comp time, we need to figure out if we're gonna be able to carry it over or if we get to pay out.
We can figure,
Because
I don't think we'll pay it out, I think, I mean, I will have to think about that and put in our handbook, if we're gonna do it, cause we're adding it. Not saying we have to do this way, but I don't say, I think you have to use it. There's a timeline, like you can carry over for like a year or whatever, so like if you got a new hire, somebody's working overtime, and like they don't have vacation time. And when they get hired, that comp time saves you, because now you can have a day off when you need a day off.
I had 21 hours of comp time, I was hoping to use during sugar and I used 1 hour of it, maybe 2. And I don't need comp time, so during the rest of the year, that's the only time I like to use comp time, so.
So maybe-
I know perfectly well this overtime that I'm gonna be getting for the next couple of weeks with sand, it's gonna go as comp time, then come November. You know, if it starts snowing a lot or October and it's looking like we get a lot to do, it's just not gonna be used, but I don't want.
So
I
well,
don't
that's a
want
good
to just get
question.
paid out or be able to carry it in the next year.
Right, that's a great question, so what we'll do is we'll figure out how we want, maybe we'll say, okay, we'll pay out this many hours and this many go over, I don't know. We'll, or like, you know what I mean?
Otherwise, you'd be paying it out and over.
No, I know, I'm not saying we wanna take it away from you, I'm saying we're gonna figure out how we gotta handle, we can't just do this conversation, we have to have it somewhere in writing, cause someday I'll forget.
You usually put in more than your. Hours normally for the pit, or,
During this time of year, we go to 410.
no,
But he's saying you do overtime to get cause the guys in there, like, is there days where you have to work?
They work Friday morning.
They work
Normally, we wouldn't be
Friday, Friday, and their weekends, Thursday night, with that up to 40 hours, so it'll be 4 hours of comp time,
4 hours.
2.
yeah, but what
For
time?
2 weeks, way out.
So are they running 10 hours down there for you to?
7 to 4. So we're 6 to 4. You mainly grease your truck.
Well, yeah, we give you enough time to get, do your stuff at the shop, and you
Okay,
can look at
yeah,
your
no,
running.
just
Or
that.
stand up, do whatever,
Yeah.
get ready to go.
No, okay.
No, so we'll have to think on like how to handle it, but I just think it's important to track it properly.
I-
Try to reach out to ADP to.
Because if
talk to
anybody
them
comes in
about
and audits they come in and audit our. How we pay our employees and such, you're like, what do you mean, you're just, You know what I mean?
You know, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Buying the track, then that's not an issue.
Yeah, no, I know,
There's
but I-
supposed to be, you know, whether we're gonna get paid out at the end of the year, Brian.
If you work those hours, it's illegal for us not to even pay you for the time, that's against the law, so you're gonna get what's owed to you, it's just how we're
How
not
we
doing it.
want
You're gonna get what's done.
You're gonna get what's coming to you, sir. You wait till you get-
They already, yeah.
You wait till you get the session, buddy. Yeah,
I guess is, you know, to have a limit on it, because you don't want it to be like 500 hours. or
Right,
something like
right.
that. So
No.
you wanna have a limit on
Like
it.
I said, you know, if you come time to retire, you got 385 hours
Yeah.
of comp time you haven't used because you haven't been able to use
Yeah.
it, and it's like.
Well, and
ridiculous.
We're hoping it'll be different another year, you won't have as much built up.
Well, yeah.
You like
With 3
crews,
guys.
well, you
you
like
have
crews that
some
can
more
run
time.
stuff, so you can get away. Take-
Oh, yeah, cause like January, you and Chan must have a ton, like, said 21 for sure, 21 something
With,
hours,
with my comp time before we start in the stand, I've already got 153 hours overtime.
and that's just for January?
That's just since June,
Yeah, yeah.
and Chan's not far behind. I've got a few more extra hours of overtime because of the grading thing that has to happen. That has to happen. So.
Yeah, but we weren't paying.
But we didn't have another
Right,
employee,
right.
so.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright,
Okey dokey.
anything else?
Executive session, but.
Well, I know, but before we go there, we need everything else, is,
Anything,
there's nobody online, is there?
The only one I gave the
Public
link
comment?
to was the guy that came to the meeting,
And
so,
anything from town of Craftsbury host me?
nope, that was it.
okay,
I don't list it on the agenda.
Alright, I make the motion
Yes, ma'am.
that we go into executive session for labor relation agreements with employees.
Okay. Again, go,
good practice one, Alex.
go one more time.
You sounded good.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I
Very
appreciate that.
official,
I
very
appreciate that.
nice.
I make a motion that we go into adjourn to executive session for labor relation agreement with employees, 1B6A, 313A1B.
Any seconds?
I'll second it.
Okay, thanks, guys. Glad to be with you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Now you're okay? All
Yeah.
right, here we go.
About Saturday
Brian?
morning.
We're coming out of executive session, we have decided to keep Steve Perkins employed as the town, foreman. Congratulations, Steve. But you have Justin. What you said tonight, that's what did
It
it
was
for me.
touch and go.
It was touch and go, buddy, but we revived it. And we've made a decision who we're gonna hire for the grant administrative clerk, but we won't announce it until we talk to the candidate, whether or not they accept the position. And that is all. I say we adjourn. Anyone want a
So
second?
anything else come for the meeting?
I'm sorry.
Second. Yeah, meeting adjourned, you're right.
All right,
8:36.
thank you.
And thank you, please.